Hello everybody, it's Gail. Welcome to my channel. I have a journal to share with you today and a little extra that goes with the journal. Hope you all are doing well. We're doing good here in Tennessee. Kind of a gloomy rainy day, and it's a great day to be in the studio. What I've got here is one of my, what I've been calling my almost naked journal, because I've done a little bit of decorating in it, but I've tried to leave as much as possible undecorated so that the future owner of this journal has the fun of doing a lot of the decorating themselves. For that reason, I've gone ahead and included some ephemera with the journal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the journal and then I'll show you what's in this little ephemera pack I've put together. So let's get started. First of all, this is one of the tall, skinny journals I've been loving lately, and I just want to take a moment and say thank you to all of you who have come to my Etsy store and purchased the two tall, skinny digital kits I have in the store, the Christmas one and the Faded Grace. This journal is mostly from the Faded Grace, just like the last one, just in different configurations. And on this, with the I've wrapped it with sari silk, but what I've done is I've wrapped it with a lot of sari silk so that whoever gets this journal can cut it up if they want to and use it inside of the journal. So let me just unwind all of this pretty kind of goldish yellow sari. So you can see it's quite a bit. So that'd be fun to play with. You can cut some off and make ruffles or whatever they want to do. I love this image of the swans and the bridge. And on the spine, I've added some vintage lace. It is a one signature journal, and I've used a 5-hole pamphlet stitch to do the binding. This is the back of the journal. All right, so when you open it up, you have an envelope flip right here, and that opens, and there's journaling space here, there's journaling space here, or add, what I did in my last one is I put some Velcro, some of those really thin Velcro tabs on the back of the envelope and on this page, and then when it closed, this became another pocket behind the one that's already there. In this envelope, I put a tag, a tall tag. Isn't that a beautiful image? This is just some embossed wallpaper that I have, and some of that same silk, the same sari that I used for the closure. And this one I just kind of ironed it and fluffed it and made it really girly. I do want to say, as far as images go, most of this is from the Faded Grace kit, and then I have used some images from Roxy's Creation, I think Ruby and Pearl. I've used some Souvenir de la France, and then some images from the Artisan Shop, and this particular image is from the Artisan Shop, and I love that. I did some very messy stitching around the image, and then there's a journaling spot on the back, and then that just flips, that just sticks into this pocket. And like I said, then it flips open. On this page, I just did a little collage down here. I used some linen and just did a little free stitching. I put a little tiny pocket. I think it's so cute. And then in that little tiny pocket, I put a little tiny tag. So you could do a little journaling on the back. And on the back you can see better the top shape. I cut it, here we go, I cut it to follow the postage stamp shape. And then just use some little dotted Swiss fabric I have. I just think that's so cute. A little baby pocket and a little baby tag. Then up here I have added one of my hand painted, well, no, I take that back. It's not my hand painted roses. This is a rose image that I stamped, and then I watercolored the leaves and the rose and just added, I don't know if you can see them, with the white gel pen. I just added some little dots, and this was done on the back of some French text paper. And then again, some more dotted Swiss fabric over the top of it. This piece of paper here, that's just part of a book page from one of my new antique French books that I got, some rag paper. I'm not letting any of it go to waste. And then on this page, I've added some more. This is not from my books, but this is a piece of rag paper I have with some French. I think this was in a paper stack that I got from Rachel at Roxy's Creation. I had ordered some a while back, and she sent me some beautiful pages, some beautiful papers, I should say. And then just one of these little, okay, let's try it this way. Excuse my arm. There we go. Tiny Tim Holtz paper clips. And then this is from some more rag paper. This is from one of my French antique books that I got, dated in the 1700s. Paper is just wonderful. It's kind of thick, and it's got some texture to it. So I just folded this edge over. Somebody could come in and just glue or maybe sew these ends, and you would have a nice tuck there. You could put something on this edge, whatever someone would like to do to decorate it. And then tea stain paper. And on this page, I just took one of the tags from the Faded Grace kit, attached it to some cardstock, and backed the back with another image from the kit, and put a hinge on it and made a flip out of it. So some journaling could be done either place or both. Over here I have some ledger paper I have from the 1800s, the mid-1800s, some faux tape, and a fabric tab. When you turn it over, I've taken some embroidered fabric and just attached that to the front of this pocket. And in this pocket I've done another, whether you call them tags or journaling cards, you know, it doesn't really matter. I've not, I don't think in any of these tags, there might be an exception, I've not cut them in a tag shape. I've not added holes or fabric toppers or any kind of toppers, because I just thought that the new owner should have their choice as to whether they wanted to do that or not. I did round the corners on these, and I did a little texture paste embossing there, and then just kind of collaged some papers. And then the back is for journaling, and that just slips inside that ledger pocket. On this side, what I have is just some tea stain paper. I've done a little stamping and a little die cut doily that I did some staining on newsprint, and used some numbers from Sampool Designs, her Dates from the Past set, which is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And then I just took their little doily, and I hope you can see it, it kind of blends in, but just folded it over to this side. Here what I have is a small tuck spot. It's just made from a masterboard that I had created a while back, and this was left over from something else that I did, so I used it as a little tuck, and then added these ladies' journaling card inside. This tab is part of, it's from Old Dulcina Scrap, and this is one of her little sample cards. What I did was I used this side as a tab, folded it over to the back. This is the back of the card, and then added some, I I believe this is Italian text paper, and just collaged a couple pieces of there's oh my goodness, straw paper, and then some book page, and stamped the word simple on it. My goodness, Gail. Okay, and then I've got a very tall tag inside this pocket, and I put one of the twisted tangles on it with the little sparkly and some lace. There's some embossing on it, and this is the tag. And again, on the back there's room for journaling. I love these. Thank you, Donna at Twisted Papers. She's the one I learned that from. Some fabric, just a fabric flip. Did some stitching on the edge of the paper. Some vintage sheet music and another tab. Another fabric tab. It's just stamped with the word Paris. Did some stitching on the edge. Some of my watercolor doodles that I learned from Rachel at Roxy's Creation. A little washi tape. Like I said, I had to hold myself back, guys. I tried not to do too much. It's so tempting. This is the center of the journal. And, whoops, there's another page. Some more stitching on the page. This is the flap of an envelope. There's an envelope flip on the other side. And then this is just from the Faded Grace kit. Little washi tape, little textbook paper. And then I just folded that journal card in half. So I thought that was cute. And that just tucks in there. And then the flip on this side, I just added some lace and fabric and did a little messy stitching on top of that. Left the envelope blank. There is some rose gold paint splatters on there. I did not do that. That came in some Happy Mail. And the back, let me try something. Here we go. This actually I didn't put anything in there, but there's two little tuck spots right here. Tuck spot, tuck spot. And then the envelope is a pocket, and I've done some more embossed stenciling. And then an image from the kit. I cut it off of the page and just use it as the back of this little journal card. And that goes in there. There's some more of the vintage sheet music, some washi tape, and a fabric tab. Here is a pocket from the kit, and then another large tag or journaling card. I just love this image. I did some stitching around. This is not a pocket. I had to check myself. This is not a pocket. I could have made it a pocket. I don't know. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but I did not make it a pocket. And then just covered the back, and it's light enough that you can do journaling on that or whatever you would like. I love this image. I do. This is the other half of that fabric flip. Little tuck spot of lace up at the top. Some more stitching on the edge. Here I did some lace that I had dyed. This is not vintage lace, it's new, but I just dyed it. And I love the way it came out. So I just sewed that at the top, and it's just a little flip. Yep, that's next to last. Yep, that's next to last page, I think. Large pocket from the kit, and then I collaged some more text paper, and again another stamp. I think this is a Tim Holtz stamp, and then just watercolor painted it tea stain paper on the back. This is just crying out for some decoration, but I held myself back. And some more of that wonderful rag paper, just like in the front. And then I've done a belly band here, and I've slipped in, this postcard is in the kit, and then I just did some collaging over here. I think this is from Rachel, this is from one of my books, and then some of my watercolor doodles. And then it's just some tea stain paper on the back. And then I also put in one of the file folders from the kit. So those I just tucked those in there. And then on the last page, I've done a clip-in pocket made out of book page. And I absolutely love, 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 did I say love? Love this image. This is from the Artisan Shop. Isn't that gorgeous? And then just some paper on the back. Label, washi tape, fabric, little washi tape, some of the sari ribbon. And then on the back, this image is also from the Artisan Shop. And just added it on, this is some gold splattered cardstock. Again, this one I did not do. This came in a Happy Mail, and some more of the sari silk. And some more washi tape and a label. You know, this could be a pocket here too. I did not put anything in there, but this is left open, and that could definitely be a pocket. And then I clipped that in, but before I put that back in, let me show you. This envelope comes out, and it folds down. I've got a piece of Velcro there to keep it from falling open, but this is a journaling spot. There's some on the back you could journal. And then it just folds back onto itself, and then the point of the flap, I always have to turn it this way for some reason, just slips in right there. And then, like I said, I clipped this pocket in. And that is the journal. Now, let me show you. This is going to come with the journal. It's just a little simple folio I made with some covered cardstock. When you open it up, there's a pocket here and there's a pocket here. And that is the back of it. So, in this pocket, I have added some tickets from the kit, and most of this here in this pile is, except for maybe a couple pieces, is authentic papers. So this is just a payment receipt, I guess, of some kind. It's French. And then this is from my antique French book that I just recently got. This is some Italian newspaper, 1800s, I believe. This is 1700s. Again, some more rag paper, textbook paper. This, I believe, came in my Roxy Creations paper pack. I'm pretty sure it did. And then, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, just some vintage blank ledger paper. This is some handwritten French. I don't know the year on this, but the handwriting is beautiful. It's just so neat. I never wrote neat like that. Here's some of my hand-painted roses on some shorthand paper out of a book, shorthand book paper. And then here's another handwritten page. It's done on some rag paper, and again, I don't know the age of it, but it's very old, and it's not like really fragile, so I think it held up wonderfully. Then I made an extra tag or a journaling card. Just did some collaging and stitching, messy stitching on the front, and the back. And then this is one of the envelopes from the kit, and I cut it out, but I didn't put it together because if you're like me, sometimes I like to put something nice on the inside of my envelopes. So those are all of the items, I'll put those back in a moment, that are in this pocket. And then in this pocket I have some smaller items. You can see it's just, this is the, these both pockets are made out of the faux washi strip page that's in the kit. This background is also from the kit. And this background is from another one of my kits in the shop. And I'm sorry, I just can't remember the name of it right now. It might be something about romance or romantic. Sorry, don't remember. Too many things to remember these days. Alright, so these faux little buttons are in the kit, so I just cut out, I just cut them out of the page for somebody to use if they like. And then I did some printing on fabric. So here's a little label. I do believe this is from Roxy's, no, this is from Ruby and Pearl. And then these ladies, all three of these ladies, are printed on fabric. They're all beautiful. And then you can see here, this is printed on fabric. I love this image, just love it. Then I've cut out and backed these are journaling cards in the kit, and so I went ahead and cut them out and backed them. Actually, I didn't glue them together. These, I printed them back to back, that's what it was, and then cut them out. And these are just some images I have from somewhere else. Sorry, don't remember. Just don't remember. From another kit of mine. Again, I just cut these out. They're ready to do whatever somebody wants to do with them. These are from the Faded, this is from the Faded Grace kit, as is this little journaling card. You can see they're just done on a nice paper. I think it's about a 32-pound paper. And then one of the envelopes from the kit, again, I did not glue it together so that someone can do what they want with it. I've printed on some vellum. Let's see. Sometimes it's hard to see, here we go, to see the design, but isn't that beautiful? And then this is a vintage glassine envelope. And then this is just some vintage paper from an old like little notepad. I tore the papers off just to write little notes. I like these. This is a page in the Faded Grace kit, and actually I just cut the top off so that it could be made into a tag. This is one of the tall tags from the kit. And this is the other file folder from the kit. I did not fold it. It's ready to be played with. And then some straw paper. So, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. So that is the ephemera that comes with the general. Where in the world did I get that word? That comes with the journal. And it comes, like I said, in this little folio pack. And while I've got you, if you're still with me, excuse me, I need a drink. I want to show you, I've got a little hack to share with you. Now, some of you may already know this. I've not known it for years. I know there's many of us that don't know this. For years, I have struggled with these kind of blister packs. And then I saw this hack, and I think I'm not even sure where I saw it. I don't know if it was YouTube, Facebook. But they said, the way to open these things, you know, we try and cut them apart, and some of them are really tight. But they said, the way these are supposed to open is you're supposed to squeeze them. Well, I had to order some glue sticks, and they came in my mail yesterday. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try this. So all you do is take the package and you squeeze it. And one of the ends, right there, look at that. comes right off. So I thought, ugh, that was just an accident. So I took another one because I ordered like a dozen of these because they're getting hard to find here at this moment, and so I thought I better stock up. So I thought, well, that was just a fluke. So I got another one and I squeezed it. Okay, so just to show you, squeeze it. This one does it from the bottom. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. They're open, they're out, they're done. If I had sat here and tried to cut these apart, I'd still be working on them. So I thought some of you might appreciate that little hack. Oh, if I had something else in these blister packs to show you that it works, I would, but I don't, so I can't. But I did have something come in, a package yesterday, some medicine that I had to open, and it was in one of those blister packs, and it did the same thing. So I am prone to say that it probably works with most of this kind of packaging. I'm sure there are exceptions because there's exceptions to every rule. But hey, give it a try. Let me know if it worked for you or if it didn't. I'm interested to know. If all 13 of these were a fluke for me. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are, and stay creative. Again, thanks for visiting. I know you guys are busy, and I will see you next time. Bye.